and welcome back to my channel. I'm Jordan. I live in LA. I'm in my 30s and I'm a first-time mom. I am now almost 7 months postpartum, which is crazy, and I thought it would be fun to do a little fall-inspired what I eat in a day. I'm also on my weaning journey, and I feel like my hormones are kind of starting to rebalance a little bit. I have PCOS too, for context. I'm just trying to eat a little bit more balanced and supportive of my hormones, and also eating seasonally can be so beneficial for us just in every capacity. So this is gonna be vlog style. You'll see my whole day, not just my recipes and food and everything. But I started off this morning with my usual coffee at like 6:30, so I didn't film it, but I love this combo. I'm dairy free until I stop pumping because my daughter has an allergy, so probably for another week and a half, but this combo has saved me the last 7 months. I swear this Chobani oat milk is superior. It's so creamy. And then I love to have a little bit of a snack with my coffee and before we go on our morning walk. So I got this fruit and dried nut bread from Erewhon. I never go to Erewhon, you guys. I'm not an Erewhon girl, but I wanted to try the Lori Harvey vanilla matcha smoothie. And while I was there, this was just speaking to me. It's so good. I put a little bit of the Miyokos oat milk butter on it. 10 out of 10. I am running to meet my friend for coffee this morning, but I absolutely have to have more for breakfast than just a slice of bread. So I'm gonna make a little pumpkin pie smoothie. So I ordinarily pretty much only make green smoothies because sometimes it's like the only veggies I get in a day if I don't feel like having a salad or something. But I'm out of spinach today and I am going to Whole Foods after meeting my friend for coffee. So I will get more for sure, but we're gonna keep it really simple today. I started off with some almond milk and then I'm adding 2 heaping tablespoons of pumpkin. And I know pumpkin is like really trendy because of the flavor, but honestly, this also has so many health benefits, fiber, a bunch of vitamins and minerals, and even a little bit of protein. I'm gonna do this Chobani vanilla protein. They have a pumpkin spice flavor that is out of control, delicious, but I've already gone through all of my packets of that one, but it would be ideal if you're making this smoothie. Frozen banana is also key. I literally will not make a smoothie if I don't have frozen banana. It just makes it so much creamier. And if you've been around for a while, you know I also like to add raw peeled zucchini. It just adds a lot of volume and you can't taste it at all, but I'm out of that too, unfortunately. A couple other things we're gonna add, some ground flaxseed, also a ton of benefits, and I actually really like the flavor. I'm gonna do about a tablespoon. And maca, this is the Sprout Living maca before I got pregnant too, and it's just known for balancing hormones and things like that, and also good for people with PCOS. I'm doing about a half a teaspoon. I just feel like smoothies are the perfect place to throw in a bunch of nutrients because you can get a bunch of like superfoods at once and it tastes really good, like genuinely a milkshake. Last thing I'm gonna put in is a bunch of nutmeg. I think nutmeg is so underrated. I'm obsessed with it, possibly even more than cinnamon, but I'm gonna put in a little bit of cinnamon too. This looks so freaking good. Delicious. I try to also cap it at like 1 cup of fruit per smoothie just so it's not a ton of sugar at once, but the frozen banana does the trick. Sometimes I'll also add granola or a little bit of cereal on top, but I have approximately 2 minutes to drink this, so I'm gonna shovel it in and then head to Blue Bottle to meet my friend. I also just wanted to share my set really quickly because I treated myself to a new Lululemon Align top and bottom. I have been wanting a new set from them for probably almost a year, and I promised myself that if I picked up more work that I could treat myself, and I did. I have one other pair of these from like 2014 and the quality just holds up. I just love this forest green color. It's really pretty. I'm very into like dark green and navy for the fall. But this is your reminder to celebrate your wins no matter how big or small, because they all count and you deserve a little something something. We had a successful morning. I just got back from coffee, CVS, Whole Foods, and I'm feeding Violet an egg. She's had it for 4 days now, and I think she's okay, but what? She had like mild hives the last time I gave her eggs, so we're trying again. Just kidding, she did not want to be in her high chair anymore. I got everything I need to make the zuppa toscana tonight, and I already have like the coconut milk, nutritional yeast, and everything. We have bacon. The other ingredients are like sausage, potato, onion, garlic, and all that. I wanted to get the, I think it's Olipop Honey Crisp. Everyone's talking about it and says it's so good, but they didn't have it, so that was sad. I wanted to get a delicata squash to have with my lunch. They didn't have that, which was sad, but I'm gonna make myself a really simple salad with 2 like 7-minute eggs over the top. I have some leftover coleslaw mix that needs to be used today before it goes bad. We do not waste food in this house. And I'm gonna make my own little dressing with a little bit of maple syrup, olive oil, and Dijon mustard. This is the final product. This is a pretty typical lunch for me, honestly. I love doing like a salad kit base or the coleslaw base and then adding whatever veggies I have on hand. And an egg is just an easy protein. I definitely overcooked this one a little bit, but it's fine. And then I put some everything bagel seasoning on and we're good to go. We just went for a little walk and put Violet down for a nap, but I'm gonna have a little bit of lunch desserts before I sit down and finish my emails. We have 2 of these pitted medjool dates with the last bit of my granola butter and apple cider donut. I think this might be my favorite flavor of theirs ever. It's so good. Also, for anyone curious, I did have maybe 5 dates a day leading up to giving birth. I didn't think it was that bad because I love dates, but I know some people are like so sick of them after they give birth. Not me. I literally just put a little bit on there like that. It's a little bit of protein, more fiber. And I do love peanut butter on there, but I just wanted this granola butter. Well, I don't want to speak too soon, but I think we may have successfully transitioned from 3 naps to 2. She was just really resisting that 3rd nap and it was getting really chaotic. So I think we found a better way. I've heard that it's easier to take them out and about when they have only 2 naps. So we are excited. Yeah. Violet is just playing in her nursery. It's a bit later. Alex is making us margaritas and then I'm going to get started. On the soup in just a bit. I'm adding just a little bit of extra kale, just because why not throw it in there? I will say, most of the time Alex makes us dinner and I do the night routine, but when I want to try a recipe or something, I will make dinner because I do really enjoy cooking, but I also like the night routine. Violet's bath time is my favorite time with her, so just have to pick and choose. I have to say, I love making soup, but it does feel like a lot of steps. Then it pays off because you have leftovers. That was absolutely delicious. I'll of course have the recipe linked below. We just used the coconut milk instead of the creamer that she recommends in the recipe. Amazing. Definitely going to make that again. That's like a new staple for us for sure. And I actually took the rest of the coconut milk from the can. There was probably like a cup and a half left. And I made myself some overnight oats so that I have a little breakfast hors d'oeuvre is what I like to call it for the next, I don't know, this will probably last me like 3-4 days. I added in water, oats, flaxseed, vanilla, maple syrup, and cinnamon. And I'm just gonna let this sit in the fridge and I'll have probably like 1/3 of a cup of it in the morning. And the coconut milk is definitely heavier, so probably won't need to have too much, but this is literally the perfect snack if you're pregnant and you need something first thing, if you're pumping or breastfeeding and you need something first thing, or even just in general, like it's really good to have some food in your system when you have caffeine. So I started having stuff like this when I first found out I had PCOS. So anyway, just something I like to meal prep when I can. We're watching Murders in the Building and I'm gonna have a little bit of dessert. This is the Honey Mama's Peanut Butter Cup Chocolate Truffle Bar. Honey Mama's is so freaking good. I feel like people used to rave about these and I didn't understand why they were so good. I was like, okay, it's just chocolate. No. I don't know what it is. They're just like, it tastes like a brownie. It's super, super decadent. So I'm gonna have a little bit of this and work on our Halloween costumes, which will be in the next vlog. I hope this was interesting or helpful or inspiring in some way. I don't think I said it at the beginning of this vlog, but when I do these, it's always just for inspiration, for like meal ideas or snack ideas. I'm not a nutritionist. I'm not a doctor. I'm just trying to live a happy, healthy, balanced life out here. So of course I'm gonna have dessert in that margarita, but before you go, just look at this. It's like a raw brownie, so good. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll be back again soon with another vlog.